Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. It really is important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. Now, if you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, you'd like a reading, doesn't really matter why, you have all my information right below into the YouTube description box, so please do take a look and contact me if you wish to. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, let's begin. These are warnings coming from Spirit for you. I have 4 of them. As usual, take what's good, leave the rest aside. So I am going to tell you what this is all about. We've got some fire, we got some air, and we're going to begin here with some desire. So, when you receive the desire here, Spirit is asking you to look at your desires, but look at them honestly and see if they are selfish desires that only serve to bring dishonor and hurt to ourselves or even others. I'm going to give you an example. If what you desire is what other people possessed, or if you lust after something or someone at the expense of another, or you want to possess more than what you genuinely need, and you allow these desires to dominate your life, but in maybe even a destructive type of a manner, well, if we recognize these desires, then it is time to ask ourselves if we are slaves to our desires. Will our servitude be our undoing? Another message that you're getting from Spirit with this card here is to stop worrying about what others are doing with their lives and to focus on what you are not doing with your life. Why would you desire failure or harm to another who is doing their very best to improve their life? Just because maybe you don't like them, or maybe you just don't agree with their lifestyle choices? This does suggest a lack within yourself, born of your own fear to act on your desires. So it's really easy to judge, to condemn, and to wish failure or harm to others for doing the very things that you are afraid to do yourself. But they are not responsible for your unhappiness. You are. And if you are always wanting more, never satisfied with what you already have, always having the biggest, the best, the supersized, the brand new, you need to ask yourself why. Do you actually use the things that you buy? Do they serve a purpose? Or is it your true desire to just be able to brag about your house, your car, your phone, your status symbols? So if what you desire is status, to be seen as better than those who have less, then you really risk to be perceived as self-important, arrogant, and maybe even greedy. So in this case, you have mistaken the material wealth for abundance. You have made yourself maybe a slave to the baser desires to possess and to control. And now is the time for you to look deeper and to ask yourself whether having and possessing these objects make you feel more in control. Does it make you feel better about yourself? Does it truly increase your feelings of self-worth, of self-esteem? So ask yourself also why or who you would be without all of these possessions. Would you be happy? Ask yourself these things. And if you recognize yourself in this type of reflection, it might be time for you to let your conscience be your guide instead of that lack that is right there within. Moving over now to the Ace of Air. Now, Spirit wants you to know here that if you're holding on to any outdated beliefs, any outdated opinions or fears that are exerting an influence on your decision-making ability, past hurts, past failures, mistakes, loss, the thoughts, opinions of others, and fear of upsetting others if you disagree or choose a way that is different to their own, all of these things can hamper on your ability to implement new ideas, a new way of being, and over time, they become impediments that can limit and can restrict you. So you're really being asked here by Spirit to look within to discover what it is that is preventing you from acting. Is it your own beliefs that maybe are sabotaging your future goals? This might need to be looked into. We're going to stay into the fire here, and not the fire, I'm sorry. We're going to stay into the air before moving to the fire. And here we have the 8 of air. Now, the 8 of air here is about you. It signifies the importance of not giving your memories too much power or influence over your present. Now, there are times when we experience moments that change our lives really just so dramatically that we just never forget them. Okay? And really here, what Spirit would like you to ask yourself is about the need to question your memory, the need to question the memory of any past conversations or any past situations. Why? Because your memories are not always accurate. And in fact, unless you're blessed with perfect recall, our memories can be distorted and our recollections simply flawed. So memories, what do? They fade. And sometimes important details are simply forgotten. Sometimes our memories can be conflicted as, one experience becomes confused with another. They can merge, they can mingle so that context and content are changed dramatically. There's also times when we become so focused on a detail that we no longer have any recollection of the true nature of the entire experience. So we see the detail instead of the bigger picture that we have blocked out. Memories can also be distorted by our ego, by our emotions, by our beliefs, our perspectives, our understanding, our perception, our overall mental health. Simple changes can help you. Okay? If your ability to remember is affected, you have to follow that what we recall is only partial memory and not necessarily a complete one. Moving on over now to the fire over here, we have the 3 of fire. And the 3 of fire is representing a need for you to look closely at what it is that you're doing right now. Watch where you're going. Do not allow yourself to fall, to trip, or to become lost because you are not paying attention perhaps. Remember your objectives. Remember your goals. Do not lose sight of them. Is there something maybe that you might be missing because you have not paid close enough attention? Are you maybe cutting corners that may ultimately cost you more than what they saved you because they might destroy a good reputation? You need to think back to your original plans and what you had hoped to achieve. Are you living your true vision? Or have you lost your way? Take a moment to pause and get your bearings so that you can move forward with great confidence. And this is the final message of Spirit for you. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages that you'll be able to use. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, please do so. All my information is right below into the YouTube description box. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe and have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings to you.